あーにゃんち
そうだ。
テレビ
つけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメスパイ
あーにゃこれ好き
Oh boy. By the way, I'm right at the first boss, bro. I'm right at it. I had to relearn the game because I remember when I first played it, I was like, there were so many mechanics that I didn't know. So I was just like, oh, okay, so I'm just going to try and just, I'm thinking. So while I was trying to learn it, I accidentally breezed through a good portion of the dungeon. So now I'm at the boss. I did some side missions too. So I'm around level 16 to 17. I'm probably level 17. So the Necromancer sucker is gonna be interesting because the way this game is, it's not like Persona. It is, but it isn't. It's just like everyone has the wild card, but you can't freely switch between these witches. You have to do it before the fight in order to switch between the witches, and that's always thrown me off. But bro, the art in this game is so fantastic. Just to get a refresher.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your seven-footed beggar!
I didn't know this game was so cinema. Oh, that's the sucker Louis.
A land grotesque as its people.
You love this game?
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died.
So he was weakened.
You should have done the same.
And then his own son kills him?
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
This sucker on the levels of Dia. And what's crazy is the king had protection. Like some type of protection type of crud, right?
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt.
So
Without
many
an heir
weird
to wear
suckers.
the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice.
Yeah, but
May
Lewis
even
is
come to
Lewis.
civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
See?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound
So what
soul
type of
ever
dust
would
is that?
Who would dare such atrocity?
That is the weirdest dust I've ever seen.
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon.
Oh, wait! He's not his son? The prince is asleep!
Magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war.
I just remembered.
One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Oh, Magalia. Magla. So, this book is so weird. I got myself a Lenovo Legion. I can now reliably play PC games. Let's go. Love to hear it, Spec. That means you ready for the Fate collab. Even though Star Rail's on his BS. I want to find out what this book is. Because this book, they said for me to put my name in it. Like, Protag is not me. And this Attack on Titan type of crud, it seems like. To download, that crud is crazy. Wait, Spec, play Woowa then. You've been playing Woowa, right? Metaphor, ReFantazio.
This is the royal scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters.
Oh, dang.
I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser.
Face in the sky.
The faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority.
The king? The dead king still speaks? Oh, shoot!
Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the...
Wow! Thanks,
There you
King.
have it. The king will only forfeit the royal scepter to a people's champion.
Good job, genius.
No risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured.
Yeah, bro, look at the art style, dog.
Is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation. There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all.
That's
For the time
crazy.
being, that is. Now, if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either.
If he's a necromancer, he's going to use Arise. So that means I just got to get past the BS.
Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you. I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
And it looked like he has a third eye. Because it's yeah, he has to have like a third eye type of BS. Of course we can.
Of course we can.
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no lady knights. Wait. A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Dang!
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter, but I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And
Why does it sound like Shrek's voice
will
actor?
cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead.
This feels like a
But I
final
shall
battle.
gladly send you to join him.
Here we go.
Now die! Lord Luis's destined kingdom will be built atop your bones. What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you.
For all the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
We don't stop him? There's no telling how much he'll destroy.
Yeah, so
Give me your aid!
this uses up 49 HP. We're gonna hit him hard.
This is it!
Exodia! Obliterate!
Essence of truth. Falling back. Let's go.
So light didn't work on him.
Lightning.
He resists lightning.
I've bodies to spare.
I figured that.
The power to control the dead?
No crud. No crud. That's what necromancer is.
Oh, mystic fire!
All right, you got one. And guess what? We're gonna keep on. Yep.
You'll die soon enough.
Hit their weakness.
Nice.
Observe the
That's
enemy.
your opening, Captain.
Oh, power of heroes!
We're gonna use Night Proclamation. Draw the fire. Nice. I wonder, hitting him directly. Let's see what he got. He missed.
Only a flesh wound.
Nice. That's good. Nice one. We're gonna use work.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Vitus power.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get 3 of these.
I stand ready.
And then defense return.
Not now. Behold, we stand together.
Oh, this was the strat. Hold up, this was the strat. Because I can lower his defense. Nice.
You'll die soon enough.
That used up 2 turns.
Evil. Burn to ash.
He's dead. But now we got him in a loop. Because now he has to keep summoning. Very good. Defense returned to normal. But problem is, no MP. She can't do anymore. Right. That's so bad. That's so bad. He can't do jack now either. And we got crit. Nice. So I just gotta keep stroll up. Let's continue melee. Nice. You can quickly reset the fight. True, but he's down.
Are you prepared?
Skull cracker.
I'll show you.
That's always been my strat.
Is everyone all right?
Your opening, Captain.
Nice. I'll destroy you.
With these fists, I strike for justice.
Just not enough. And I feel like quickly, well, that's good to know. I could just turn back the clock.
No holding back.
But now I'm gonna be in a bad situation because perfect punch. I got a lot of health.
Take that.
Right on target.
That was a crit. Nice. By this power. Nice. That's good. Get that out. That was good. That was so good.
Not now.
That was a crit. He's still got a lot of health. Alright, Dea.
Helpful as ever.
Now, if it goes... Good. Interesting. That's interesting. So old boy has a lot. He resists on bash, so that's good.
Not now.
You know what? I can pass. That is true. Dang, that's not enough. Hulkenberg.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
We can pass. That was a crit! Dang! That's bad. That's bad. Resist. Resist takes away 2 turns. So that's good. So that means I can get scroll up. Now we're going to just dog him out. We're going to just dog him out. Dumb witch. Not done. Perfect punch. Madness curse. He's in rage. Watch it. Two turns.
Now dance for me.
He's in rage. We gotta finish this. Stroll. As long as there's not 2 turns after this.
I crush you.
I call upon royal power within.
Resist. Dang!
He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Not yet.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing?
Let's go.
Girl, what am I? What the?
Not oh, power of heroes.
She'll be.
No.
Can you wait? Pass. Perfect punch. Dumb witch. Hulkenberg. He's on rage. That takes a turn. He's in rage. Ha! Dumb witch!
Footwork stroll.
That's fine. That's fine.
Let justice prevail. Right there. Worthy foe after all.
Perfect punch. Go!
Tougher than I thought.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
David. We need another miss.
Now dance for me.
Good. He recovered from it. He's still in rage. That's bad. He's in rage. Bad. Moondun. That's bad. But we have fairy dust. Great fairy dust. Let's go.
I knew you'd help.
My thanks. Lord, are you prepared?
Come on.
Not done yet.
Okay. Is there another way? I'm counting.
Hulkenberg. Come on. Yes! He drew! Nice! Holy snot! We did it, turn 1. Holy snot! Oh my gosh.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Oh, crud. We have to play that with a lot of strategy.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet. He needs to tell us where Luis is.
Oh, don't worry. He's going to come to us.
Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like?
I love the accent, bro.
You must know. Surely
Great voice
like
acting.
You must know what it's like to be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art.
Oh, well, what we
isn't
letting him
it?
talk?
I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of magic.
Brother.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Ain't no way we're going to phase
Those
2.
lordly pigs can drown in their own dread.
Bro, this is giving me Majora's Massive vibes with the moon up top.
To be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Luis.
Why Google's starting to talk to me?
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for. can experience my glorious day of calamity!
So what's going on?
Hey,
Like, what is he?
tell us where Luis
Is he dropping something on us?
My lord.
Oh, at least he dies. Jeez.
Damn it!
Don't worry, he's coming back later on in the game. What has he done? So did we get a big power up?
This feels like it's a human. The human lives.
Who? I don't get it.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
No. That was Zorba's
Animation.
Animation. Reanimation.
Brother de Edo Tensei. Human is wreaking havoc, and at that rate, Zorba's scheme to unleash it will come true.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster
This is Attack on Titan for real. We have to help.
We have to get down there and help.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
Of course it is. So, he resurrects the sucker, a human, and prevent the rampage of the human he unleashed. At this rate, all Grand Tribe will suffer from this terrible disaster. I still got 3 days left? Zorba's spell practically took the whole place down. What a mess.
Look.
Our egress is straight ahead. It should lead to Cathedral's Plaza. Let's stop that monster.
Damn it.
But oh, the game gave me back MP. Chat. We're good. We must stop it here. So we're gonna get a new power up. That has to be.
Yep.
I'm glad they gave us all our MP back. Once we're outside, we're going straight for that monster in Plaza. Are you ready? Shoot, we don't got a choice. All my knights on, I will protect the city. Zorba's calamity ends now. The only thing I wish I did more dungeon crawling so I could get. I think those people are not alive.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
Jacob! What up, Doc? What the freak is that? That's a human? I forgot what these suckers look like now.
It spotted us.
So tell me, we have the power to stop this, right? What in AI Somnium Files is that?
I'll stand when he returns. I will end this here.
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
Oh, don't worry, that could be arranged.
It's coming.
So, formation, boys. So we have to fight a human.
Look at the size of that thing.
Yo, look at... Naked Man has butt cheeks!
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it.
That's good. Sonic told us, Jacob.
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Can we turn into a Titan?
Look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
Yeah, but you really think they're just gonna allow us to do that?
It's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
Let's try it. I got magic type.
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Cool. But someone has to draw the fire.
Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size at least.
Shut up. You guys have a chance. I mean, he's the one flaunting it around.
Not now.
Let's do a synthesis. Nah, never mind. You don't got the power. Perfect punch. Go for it.
Let's stay calm.
Heifer punched the dog piss out of him. No synthesis, right? It resists ice. Nice proclamation.
With these, I call upon royal power within. I'll crush you.
It's okay.
Nice.
We can do this.
He resists ice.
Hold on. Come forth, royal soul.
Why is there audio on check there? He resists.
Burn.
Try burn. Magic salt.
Only a flesh wound.
That's fine. Yeah, that's not gonna do jack. Bring that witch down. Oh wow, that was perfect.
Let justice prevail. Not this one.
We have to hit it hard enough.
Shatter.
Dumb witch.
We did it! Now we can go for its heart.
No holding back.
Perfect punch. Go.
Be dust.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
That witch either has a ton of health or punch is not gonna do jack to it.
I'll show you the essence by this power. With healing power.
Thank you.
You're
Is
welcome.
everyone behold? We stand together.
We need 2 turns in order to get that off.
Perhaps not this.
You can melee it. It lost their balance. Good, good, good. Good, thank goodness.
Royal power within. What a mess. Brawler. Eat this.
Bash is not
Show
gonna do
you the
jack.
essence of truth.
We're gonna pass, right?
Observe the enemy. Let us fight.
And then we're gonna pierce it.
Team up.
Team up power.
And thus I end.
This will lower his defense. If we can do 2 stacks of this, that's good. His defense fell. They're regaining their balance. Ribbit, which? Oh my.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Take that.
I'll show you the essence of truth. I won't hold back.
What in the...
Freeze.
That's good. Magic, magic.
Oh, power of heroes. Oh, mystic fire.
Was that all? Badly wounded!
Heifers did an all-out assault!
What? The shell's back to normal! That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort. But maybe we should try taking that part out. Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him!
No holding back. No, not this. You can't run.
I will fight. We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Let justice prevail. I stand waiting.
Please.
How do you
Let's make an end of it.
take out the hands?
Something else.
The hand. Analyze.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
The shell, the left hand. So each hand has a.
I call upon royal power within. You'll be dust.
It's okay.
It's like it's not worth it.
I owe you.
It's like it's not worth it. It's like what we'll have to do is take that. Wait, you know what? Turn back the clock.
Start by attacking the body.
Are you prepared?
No crud.
Hit their weak point.
Nice. And then we know what we. Then we're gonna pass, right? Perfect punch, shell, right? And then
Take. You see that?
that brings them down.
We did it!
I'll show you the essence of truth. I won't hold back.
No magic is gonna do it.
Good here.
Is everyone? Oh, power of heroes! Shut up!
All right!
Nice crit.
Freedom, Hulkenberg!
Not gonna do job.
I call upon royal power within. You'll be dust.
Right on target.
Nice
I'll show you
crit.
the essence of truth. I'm counting on you.
Observe. Join with me.
Jump thrust.
Right, let's go.
That was good. Good turn. They're regaining their balance. What we'll have to do is dog pile the inside of that thing and stop the all-out attack. We have to dog pile these suckers.
What's that?
I shall vanquish
Something's
evil.
coming!
Take
Watch
that.
out!
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul.
Helpful as ever.
Night. Burn.
That's bad.
What? The shell's back to normal!
So it takes 700 for that to hurt it.
That arm seems to... It might take...
Are you prepared?
No.
I'll crush
Hit
you.
their weak point. Keep
Let's
it
stay
up,
calm.
Stroll.
Me. We can do this.
Thank you. I come. Oh, mystic fire!
Now, what's the
Dang
play?
it. That wasn't what I was supposed to do.
You'll be dust.
I will fight with pride. With healing
My
power.
thanks.
Nice. Mahama. Bad. Bad. I need Great Fairy Dust to everybody.
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Very good. Perfect punch. Go down.
Now! Aim for the heart!
And since if we can dog out the heart, we're gonna dog out the heart.
Oh, power of heroes!
Doesn't get no turns. Lost their balance.
No holding back.
Perfect punch. Go.
Be dust.
It's okay.
Pass.
I stand ready for all that we strive for. Allies together.
It has a weakness to pierce. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. So by using this, I can give it pierce.
We'll team up.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll run you through.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed to...
That was sick. That was sick right there, dog. Get ready for the all-out attack.
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers.
What are you gonna do? Twerk on him? Fine.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Uh.
I did it. Just let me rest a bit.
Paimon could never. Navi could never. Ain't no way, bro. I got that.
Fire! Let's push through! By the sworn oath of knighthood. With blade in hand! No.
Ain't no way. I can't.
I shall fight as the
How
noble I
did
am.
you? How did she? That's crazy.
I'll crush you! Tougher than I thought.
I thought y'all can't. It gained 4 turns!
Can you do anything about those arms? Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
Oblivion dust. And brother loss.
Can't take any more. Someone heal him.
We're not out of this yet.
I owe you.
Stroll's
Is that
forgotten
all
everything.
power of
He can't use
heroes?
his skills.
I crush worthy foe after all.
Hold on. Eat this. What?
Stroll,
What?
Only a flesh wound. Not yet.
you gotta heal up.
We're not done yet. He recovered from forget. Bet.
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Not now. Knight! Not
Ah,
now.
perfect. That's why perfect punch didn't work. The balm of life. This is 200.
From our provisions.
There we go.
Can't afford.
We get another turn.
Take that.
Have a hard time bringing it down with
Dog!
hit the body or use magic. Everyone okay?
Still
You gotta heal
fight.
up. Captain's down. Someone help him back up. Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet.
This is nothing.
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
So close. So freaking close. It's not over yet, but dog, this doesn't look good. If Stroll comes back,
This should help.
we'll have to bounce around.
Hulkenberg's badly
Good. She
Someone
re-
heal her.
Oblivion dust. Thank God.
Hey, wake up.
This should work.
Still in a fight here. Hulkenberg's
Still
in bad
fight.
shape. She needs
Let's
help.
go.
We got her.
We can do this.
Let's need.
He gets 2 turns. We can crit. Swiping art.
Sorry about that.
Knight!
I'm back in the fight.
Let us fight as one.
Let me help.
We have a hard time bringing in his own weapons. And
Bro.
magic. Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
I thought because it's a jump attack, it would work, but
No, not this. Could do with this.
I will fight with me. With healing power.
Obliged. Observe the enemy. Knight! Shatter!
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
shall
their weak
fight as
spot.
the noble I am. Here!
That helped.
Good. Mahama. That's not enough. Where is that going for? Thank God he doesn't. Hulkenberg. We can get 2 turns if we attack the shell. So perfect punch the shell. Perfect punch the shell. Bring that witch down to me.
I'll show you the ass. Come forth, royal soul.
Pass. Wait, no, can't pass. Show. Perfect punch. He's off balance. Takes away those turns. Perfect punch. Finish it. Let's go. Did a little stumble, but we bounce back. Holy snot.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I feel stronger.
Wow. Holy snot. I'm not gonna cap. That's crazy.
Right. I could get used to this.
Battle cry. Nice.
Finally. It's over.
You have my sincere
I'm not gonna cap. I thought we were gonna get a new power
You
up.
risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us.
Oh yeah, I forgot we lost
And
Grius.
now he's gone.
Stroll?
Are we sure Grius is gone?
I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had.
Bro, this feel like Xenoblade.
It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could. Wasn't your fault. We did all we could.
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. Maria's an orphan now. I hate how powerless I am.
Why does it feel like?
I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Why does it feel like Grius is not dead?
Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought.
Yo, let me guess. Grius was voiced by Jiraiya, right?
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope.
Thank you.
So what we get
To
from
think
that?
there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
We got thrust into a jacked up crud. Let's square off the gate.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted.
Are we sure we gotta kill Luis?
If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall? Just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic.
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
Fact.
What? That's ridiculous.
I believe
we'll
it.
get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Cool,
Well,
training
until
trip.
we've got a lead on Luis. Let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
How many days we got? Let's hone our skills.
As best we can.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
Facts. Time to
In
grind
any
to
case,
level 100.
Let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
Your attention, please.
Who's this
Ladies
sucker?
and gents, we've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say.
Oh,
Right
wow.
now,
This is
I
United
suppose we ought to
States.
talk about all those
Everybody
other
gets a
faces up on
vote.
the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top.
How
the
can
real
you-
surprise is how
how
anyone
can they
else is
tell?
that close behind him.
I just.
Oh, come off it. Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up! would
Wait,
you?
I can't.
Haven't you
Oh,
heard what's
there
happening?
are faces on there.
Hold your horses now,
Like
everyone.
on the
Just
left
calm
eye.
down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here.
That's crazy.
Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh?
You're
Keep
not
your eyes
lying.
up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Are we gonna await the
Welcome back.
Oh, I forgot how
I've
fine
got the
Fabian
news.
was.
You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
Let's show how fast. Who'd you hear it from?
Who'd you hear this from?
Haha. Well, enough people saw. Heard you were saluted by a soldier in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden is planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Oh, shoot.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
Alright. So we got a lot of time to train.
Might not have much of a choice.
Oh, cool. So that means I can still burn the days now. Oh. Senate Council Chamber. Oh, wow. Imagine if I got fire all these suckers.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
I got the answer to my question.
What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright.
Look at the
As it is
designs
so
on these
clearly
suckers,
born from
dog.
The king's magic. They trust this decree as the king's.
She looked like Lady Yzma. I'm not Yzma. The Grand Counselor woman from
I
Stitch.
saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent
This sucker looked like Boro from Boruto.
or some such?
The one that gave out COVID.
Let us hear her findings.
Who is this?
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles.
Yo, this seemed like a game I gotta go no life on. Look at these designs, though.
All right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well.
She legit looks like a
To
seraphim.
save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
It's crazy how he had so much power,
You're telling me that
even
bastard
after
Luis
death.
is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it.
What's that?
A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
I beg your pardon.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
I gotta add that to my bravery, chivalry, loyalty, humility, wholesome. I gotta add that. Grace, nobility, civility. I gotta add that.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age
So
of
we
the
got
new
3
king
days, 2
draws
days to
nearer.
go. Yeah, 2 days to go. Bet. Man, Makoto, so this is what happened to you after the incidents of P3. Before Floyd makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Lewis. We can't waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running on rampant in the desert. Towards seem boundaries are available at the recruitment center again as well. Won't be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who aren't supposed to be, dead. After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. Good, so we could train. So I could level up my archetype. I know there's a little left to do, but wait, yet that has me more restless than anything. Have you a moment to talk? Sure. Lately, I've felt a great pressure weighing on me. It made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burns if you were me? I'll get some exercise. Sound enough, and thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is clear of distraction. How about, would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems fine. This seems a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training. I like that.
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us.
All right.
Why is she holding the blade like that? I know she got gloves, but still. Tis for training only, but you never known it from the grip and swing. Tis most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I had just become a royal guardswoman myself. 'Twas not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger. Even then, you are now, and noticeably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. Sound like a worthy opponent.
Well.
Hey, the Riz points. Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. When interacting with the follower or ally and giving them a response that moves the heart, you may obtain mag. Oh, nice. Try to be open and receptive as possible to your followers' feelings when communicating with them. Basically, you know, please them, you know. We swore we'd become royal knights, worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'll be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above, Hulkenberg, is it truly you? Is that him? Die! So it is you. You've returned. Retant? What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the South Sea man. And who's this pup? A friend of hers.
Nice to meet you.
I'm David, a friend of hers. You associate with this boy? Disgraceful. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You dosed the company of this elder brat. You once a proud member of the knighthood. Why does that strike you so? I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight. What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knight is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself? Yes. While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you are giving up on pulling yourself in any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the order. Of course, when you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as royal guard was well and dully snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for a shadow. How dare you! Choose your words with care. No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg. You and that sorry brat of an elder.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you have to see that. What a scumbag. Are you okay?
Listen.
Just kind to ask. Do you understand his anger? 'Twas by my choice that our promise paths diverged after all. Man! If he was like this! Bruh, screw this sucker! But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. David, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust. Our handshake has gotten even tighter and stronger. Reduce the mad cost of studying the knight lineage. Interesting.
Pardon me?
Begging your pardon. But how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you around. I'm a random NPC.
Very well.
Let's leave our training for another time. 100 drills, or 100 or 1,000 swings. 'Twill take our inspiring regiments indeed to purge this distraction. Joy. Hulk and I return to hear another voice. Bridget! Alright, David, make sure you sniff everything. Even the dog. This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's one rule. You cannot let anyone else find out that there is a dog here. No exception, no mistake. Is there actually some vicious monster? That's it?
What?
That sounds so simple. It is, but you can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe ignites will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in the world who jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Woof!
That's why...
This thing is a weakness, waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. Why hide it?
Why?
Why do you want to keep it if you're forced to hide it? That's right, riz me more, Bridget. I could tell you, it's because I like animals. It's up to you whether you choose to believe that. Anyways, follow the rules I gave you, betray me, and you can be sure I'll make you and your friends regret it.
That's right.
Her name is, no, never mind, call it whatever you want. I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Bridget's dog. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? It seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Did you look into me?
Why?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. That's not all. Whereas that you and your entourage can transfer your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of...
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero, king of legend, wielded a power very much like yours. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
You...
I'll be frank, David. You're bad for business, but that's precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling it nice because they turn a profit, but I hate the daggone thing from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get ever stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? I can sense Bridget's faint expectation and trust towards me. I feel like me and Bridget can eventually get even deeper. I have an even deeper relationship. Rain too.
Yet still they oppose me. Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. I haven't done anything though. I've hardly done any work though. Man, the Riz just keep going. You can see your expectations already. You made the dog like you, something impossible for me. Thank you.
See you.
Until next time, we'll be waiting. Or at least the dog will.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This is so cool. I see why suckers got addicted to this, even if the disaster wasn't averted. The game will say game over. You failed. On to Persona Crud.
Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Here we go.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
That's crazy.
So it really is His Majesty. And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
That's dope, low key.
I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl.
I mean, it has nothing to do with you. That's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right?
Imagine saying ... We'll see. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once. What if, even when the prince awakens, we gotta still fight the prince for the throne?
Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
You don't got no PJs. Let's think. Try to calm your mind. I'm not awake enough for that. Oh man, I could make him sound like such a jerk. Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
It's my Bible.
Feels like months ago. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves.
Okay.
One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder.
Oh, they're talking
Taking
about
power
real
or
life.
wealth
I mean,
by force
the
is
real
seen
world.
as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? With a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now, and this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. Think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
This sucker fell asleep.
But remember, who's actually risking their life here?
Infiltrating Lewis ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead. Well, not really, because if we got the protection of the king, right? They can't kill us, like assassinate us. So it shouldn't even matter.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Cried right. It's fate.
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Let's go. All right. Who's going to visit me in my dreams? Pharos?
Can I come in?
Close enough. What's up? Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Oh, anime cutscene. Who is she? Juna. Is she the princess? Okay, they don't give us cutscene like this for no reason. Help! So she's the Zelda in this world? Oh. Oh, I guess she's singing for us before the tournament, for the opening ceremony. Yo, these are the suckers. Alex, you. Alex, you been metaphor? Beautiful. Sure, dope. So I don't have to worry about being spoiled. Spoiling suckers. She's pretty. These cutscenes low-key scare me because the suckers tend to die. That dress though, good lord. Yeah, that dress, good lord.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Shut up, Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Yo, that NPC looking fine. Dang!
We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Okay.
There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage.
Okay.
Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights.
Okay.
And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown.
There's only 2 locations. Isn't it supposed to be 3?
I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
What Forden gonna do, dog? He looked like he wouldn't step in the grave. Reminds me of Biden.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish.
It had me hooked. Always at the edge of my seat with the story. It's almost got me. The art style. The art style. The art style and unique characters definitely got me hooked.
Kingdom's glory together.
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the crown theocracy, Master Giddo.
I come before you only in loyal service.
Boy, we gotta fight all these suckers.
I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me.
Wow, we got the church in this.
Being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this line down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Shh. I wouldn't. He gonna show up with a dazzling entrance, most likely.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
Watch.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry.
He's gonna be here.
Attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
He's going to make a dazzling display.
Louis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant.
Who else is going for it?
A man of ambition.
Of course, the freaking
young warrior serving Count Louis
Gladel. I thought the Iron Knight.
So he was one of Louis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Louis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power.
Well, it's not quite all the
I sleep, but his design is lit.
The great liberal merchant, it's Roger.
I talked to him on the screen. I know he was part of the running.
By right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the throne, it's Lena Kaden.
She's so cute. I mean, they made.
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Who said we're gonna lose?
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate.
Wow, that's it?
Boy present. Come on, let's see a face.
Yo, what's up? They call me Pro Tycoon.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Why does everybody hate my guts? Don't tell me I was the last of the human race, so I'm a descendant of humans or something.
It still hasn't arrived, and if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified.
What?
Hey!
But
what's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Where's Lewis gonna show up next? Anime cutscene. Always round time.
Contestants, are you ready?
There it is. That gotta be alright, right?
What? Last I say, wait! Found your behavior.
Man, so much diversity. You gotta love it. Unless that's Lewis.
A land runner? It's quick. Wait, it's headed right for them. It'll crash. Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral.
Well, look, it's Dr. Eggman.
It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless
Black
shameless
Eggman.
fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
But Lewis still hasn't showed up yet.
Full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go, prove yourself worthy.
Oh, you see how fine she is?
For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin.
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
Wow, we're already out of the city. Holy snot. Oh wow. We got a little bit thing. Oh, so that's how they determine. End up staying out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but only consider this as a part of my mission. They ate the prince. Whoa, this is so cool. What's with this thing? Is this our carriage? Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing so. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now, let's have some coordinates for a little test run.
Don't worry.
We got a side mission.
We don't need to win this thing. We just
What
need
up,
to
bag?
get Luis's
Yeah.
attention. Everyone's going to show
Well,
up
I'll
with
say
one
Andreas.
slate,
What's
and
up?
we shake things up with a felon.
Everybody's saying this is peak. This is my first time playing something like this. I love the art style, the music, and all that. The story has yet to get me. I just know the tournament for the throne is legit the thing that's pushing us. I know Atlus cooked because this thing won awards. All I need is that one good hit to the heart, and I'll be on this thing until I finish it probably. But I played things like Trails of Cold Steel, Trails games, and Persona, you know, like Persona 3, 4, and 5. Persona 3 took its while in the OG. Reload made it better. But Persona 4 was lit from the beginning because I love the setting. P5, the first castle.
Certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like
And then it hooks you, sort of.
We'll get used.
Holy snot. It's so pretty. It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red. This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. I tell of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. Whoa!
Finally, we're out of the desert.
Holy snot. So beautiful. Oh, you still motion sick.
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Huh? Now what?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Who is attacking us? What? Now what? Don't tell me we gotta fight other gauntlet runs.
Sanctism will reign.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Oh.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to land fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet run.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashing well out of the race.
Soldiers are clashed to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinged on winning Louis' favor, and we're forced to abandon Gladel if he's one Louis to support us.
If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win, and Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Oh shoot, this is a decision. Man. Let's help him out.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry. Can't get into it now. That corner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You have profaned the sacred a second time.
You want to have a fight? I'm down.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Okay, let's go. I boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Here we go. Oh, so we get to have our fight now.
My fight. Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Got it. They resist.
I call upon royal power within!
Oh, shoot, this knight.
Hack and slash!
By mice, let justice prevail.
Oh, shoot.
This won't do.
I didn't even know. Man, I wish I could switch archetypes.
Power of heroes.
They resist.
My blade cuts like the wind.
He's resistant to it. Nice try.
What could you hope to achieve?
Brace yourselves! He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Come forth, royal soul!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one. Nice! Hit their weakness!
He's weak there.
Let's make an end of it. Captain. Go!
Let's do it. Bamboo Splinter. Woo!
Perhaps not the
Got you, Witch.
We fight as power. Freeze! What could you hope to achieve? No holding back! Give me your aid!
Wait, he resists.
Hack and slash! Witness me, brethren! I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
He healed.
Sanctism will reign.
Nothing.
Look out. Wait. Dang it. I didn't bring no healing.
Know your
That's your opening, Captain.
peasants.
Why didn't I pack health? Why didn't I pack crud for health? Fairy dust, HP to all allies.
Thank you.
Nice.
I stand ready. Come.
He resists.
Fight as power. Grim state. Warrior.
Let me rethink this.
Wait, hold on.
Could do with this.
Don't know if that does anything. Don't know if that does anything.
Sanctism will reign.
Nice try.
Don't underestimate me.
He resists. Nice job.
I will mage. Ice.
You hit their weakness.
You.
That's your
I shall
opening
vanquish
potion.
evil. The power of fire.
Nice.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your.
But that means I should be immune too.
Do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
But isn't it the same for me?
And yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
You're not popular enough?
So be it.
So because I'm not popular enough, I'm not able to touch him?
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Yo, who Bay right there? I see some nice legs. That's the... Why is she with him?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Oh, it's just that you don't get protection like he would. Wow. Are you hurt?
Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell? Surely you.
Bro,
can
look how
spare some
pretty
money
she
for the
is.
crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
please, darling. A little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shoe. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
How did he get all the way out
Surprise
here?
me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Easy.
Look here.
Look at Noah's dog. He'd be like, well, isn't she
Must
pretty?
remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Why, you couldn't tell?
That's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Bro, what? Oh, she's looking at the thing. I was about to say, there's no way he's looking at the chick.
Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious. She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand?
Nope, only you. But I must admit, I must work on your archetypes, though.
I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What in the courageous? That gotta be Lewis.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Now what? That is him. Lewis.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
Yo, Yuna's for the streets, bro. She's for the streets. Crud this chick.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? guess even
Unless she's literally glazing his donut. And then she's gonna turn sides.
For this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
Who's this demon? I didn't expect his voice to sound like this.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It seems you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Bro, look at his portrait. I'm a candidate. We're your support. Yo, tell me, how much does my decision influences the story? If I say candidate, what will it really change how he looks at us? Is this some telltale stuff? No. Never mind. I think from your thing. We're your supporters, Lewis.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side? And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely,
Gotcha.
okay?
He's asking how should I respond? I didn't know. I gotta legit glaze this man's donut. Say it if you want. Nah, say it. To be Kaiser Cornionana! He might see us as it is.
I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Ain't no way. I should. Ain't no way, bro! Yeah, it did matter. To help save the prince, we're bound to complete secrecy when it comes to approach. I really share that.
The more you hesitate, the more suspicious you'll sound. You've got to get this right.
No, man. To help you count Lewis.
So you thought you'd step up self-promotion.
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
If you claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes.
Wait, what?
You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Bye.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
Yeah.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, what could have gone worse? We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
Facts.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
What's up, y'all?
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barda has been waiting on tent and hooks. Apparently, the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us, but best not keep her waiting. The castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined the city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady of the castle. Alright, Barda, sorry I'm late. So you all come. Fantastic. Lady Joanna is waiting set. Let's go right now, if that's alright. Wow! Holy snot! Man, Shinra will eat this place up. What's up, baby girl?
It's you. So we meet again. Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if
Parapus, that's how you pronounce her,
I
Craig.
promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Okay, we'll see about that. Get wrecked, witch. Ooh, she took that like it was nothing. Alright. If she misses more, that gives me more turns.
Not now.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I still gotta work on this.
Give me your aid.
Yeah. Use a 5 MP slash.
Cut you down.
Good, so she can't get hit.
Better be falling back by this power.
Hit her with ice. She resists his ice. Come at me. Woo!
Like poetry in motion.
Drop her. Debuff her. We gotta treat this like Honkai Star Rail. Slice her. Hit her. Ooh! Hit her with fire. Oh, she's weak to fire. Got you, witch. Come at me. Yep. Your hit rate and everything just felt.
But this is where the real fight begins.
Let's see if you can touch me. Woo! Nice. Oh, you're mine now. No, I'm not done yet. Let's see. Let's keep the weakness train going. To one enemy. Which I know, right? Oh, let's drop your defense. Yep. Got you, witch. Turn flawless.
State of Uchronia, a vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by magma to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps.
Oh, so it's like Las Vegas.
The gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
You have arrived. Oh, yo, anime cutscene.
It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon.
Beautiful. I love how they do a cutscene. Wow. Dang, this feels like an anime. I mean, rightfully so. Wow, yo. I love the different body types.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally
Dang.
different.
Yes.
Near us, you look extra black today.
Water. Brian Haven.
I'm here.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this though.
Stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Something's gonna shake everything up.
In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. We must sample the
Seafood,
local
yo,
delights.
the dish is gonna be
Far better
scrumptious.
seafood than in the capital.
Well, who's this?
What is it you require?
Milo, you have a look about you. Like one of my supporters, are you? Who are you again? You surely haven't heard of me. I'm shocked, and yet how lucky you are to be granted a privilege in my exquisite form for the first time. Beauty is all is my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. I'm gonna want to stay at an inn full of people like him anyway. I said different candidates. Who's this? Yo, look how cute she is, Lena! I saw you in Materia, didn't I? And that Patreon in the tournament, right? Were you playing stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left because of the exhibition everywhere is full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too. And so, if this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. Bro, I love her freaking design, bro. But wait, the gauntlet runner of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Materia. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too. It's a secret. Wow, stingy. And here I was gonna tell Dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I got a real gauntlet run on my own and everything. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Interesting. So who's this? Sucker look like he came straight out of Zelda. Who's this hippie fish? Look who's here. You're the elder fella from Arteria, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves a mark for the exhibition. Will you open and stay at the end? Sorry to disappoint you. If so, cause I got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it already full. And the one calling himself the come one, come all in. Some joke. Is there anyone else to stay? There's two other inns nearby. I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where nobody wanks like Ford and stay. A Parapus or an Elden. Stay in there, fat bloody chance. There's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Remember say that where you'll find Lewis naturally. Probably brought out the whole place for this rubber rousing crew.
Yes, but
Guess we better avoid them. Yeah, what was that? What was that long? Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy looking eagle standing out front, smiling all creepy like. Puts me right off staying there though, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs to end when there's a tavern? When this day on, I claim it as my castle. I doubt we'll get much sleep in the tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better. Then again, there's no way we're getting to Golden Corral, so we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out? Smells bad. Oh boy, here goes Hulkenberg.
did she even look at it?
The witch still twitching. She loves it. She loves it. She looks like she is gonna die, bro. Ace,
The gauntlet runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit.
Ace, what if you're wrong? What if she's not gonna die? She just looked like they gonna chop off her head, dog. That's the thing. That's what saddens me, because her story arc, I mean, when we had to face the child and she was there and the danger she put her citizens in, I'm like, sister's gonna face some repercussions for all that crud, bro. And here's where it's all gonna go down at. And also, Luis is gonna do something, bro, to throw this city into turmoil. I just got that feeling. And then we got to count down the days. But whatever dungeon we enter, we're gonna try and knock that out in one shot. I should be strong enough to be able to pull that off. Wow. Wow, it's huge. That's what she said. Till we just show the heads. Yo, look at all these suckers. This is gonna be crazy. Because we got... That's a head, that's a whole body! Brother went out fishing! What you got?
And I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is.
Who is that?
Behold, the head of a hideous human.
Wow. Wait. Humans don't look like that.
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really...
Yeah, that doesn't look like a human.
Look at the thing. You think a normal beast...
Wait, what about you?
Like this? Probably just made
I clearly have hair on my head. Don't worry, Lucky. We're gonna get you some glasses.
The average citizen.
Sucker! Dang! That's a whole squid! Fording has to be. Knew it.
The last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Here we go. Elden Boy and Entourage.
Where's their head?
Chat.
Your pardon, madam.
Somebody hold me.
Would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Right!
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
Here we go.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle.
There it is.
And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to
So
offer.
help me, someone.
That's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
Dang!
Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now,
Chat.
justice must be rendered.
Chat.
What?
Chat!
Here and now. Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern, but I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the
Told
truth
you.
to the people
Felt that thing
has
in my
already been
soul.
more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, leave this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
I mean, she deserves it, but yo! What I say? What I say, bro? I felt that crying in my soul.
Sometimes that's just.
I felt that crying in my soul, bro. I was like, the moment I kill this child, I mean this human, dog, some type of darkness is gonna fall, bro. Oh my gosh, and they did it right. Oh my gosh. I had to stay quiet every time you said something was wrong. Lucky, I felt it in my soul, bro. Like either she was gonna die from the child eating her, I mean the baby eating her, or the human eating her. Something was coming, and I was like, ain't no way. I knew, because it's like, oh my gosh. Oh, because it's a long drawn out, you know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. It was long and drawn out. Because somewhere in there I was like, maybe there'll be mercy. But the thing about this game is, there is no mercy. Just doing frame bro like that, because that was just right. But, mind you, these are the same suckers that hang people.
I suppose he aims to.
When you really think about it,
so visible.
that's why I was like,
keeps the blame from falling on
it's
him.
right there in front of you, and I'm like,
I suppose.
but I don't think our credit's over though. Something else is gonna happen here. We just haven't seen it yet.
I'm certainly not blameless in this
Well,
either.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was dark. It's Saba Boss and we threw a whole
Trusted our
woman.
final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them.
That was wild.
That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
Lois!
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I
So,
suppose you're worth
he's
introducing
here.
ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember. Chat! We must glaze this donut! Hail Luis! Hail Luis! Yeah, because when you really think about it, and we said this when I called Joanna was doing some BS, right? It was written all over the people, like her guardsmen, like faces at Barden, right? At the end of the day, she fed kids to the human. Like, bro, like I get it. When you think about it, it's just like, I'm sorry it happened, but she fed little children to a human. Just because I say I'm sorry, which you gotta get hit with the consequences. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. When you really think about it, and it hurts the heart because she realized, yo, I messed up. I should not have done that. That's what made it sweeter. You know, when you really think about it, because she had a change of heart. But at the end of the day, a wrong is still a wrong. And in this game, oh, well, you're going to have to pay for that with your life. Not with you, Yuna's going to be betrayed. Like, she glazing, I'm about to call Luis Dio, she glazing him up. But dog, I just know somewhere down this line, this fool gonna treat her like how Dio treated the mutt that ran to greet him and either kill her or severely injure her. Or probably it's not gonna happen. But I get that feeling. Cause the look in his eye right now, dog, and the way she buttering him up, lubing him up. Oh yeah.
I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Hell! You'll have a girl do that to you in broad daylight? You finna get weak in the knees. You see, the whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. I support you. I wish you all the success in that. Thank you. I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself. Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again. Yeah, after feeding their children to a human. Yeah, definitely y'all gotta fix all that. Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing them. Alright, you're right. Moving about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then. I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Baron when he shows such sincere trust in me. Tabo, yeah! Thank you, dog. I appreciate you. I'm glad I waited until everybody in the mom already played it for me to fully immerse myself in. But I can't say it's going to be the same when P6 drops, you know? P6, ho. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break some rules on that. Be up to anything? A big city like this, it'd be a waste to spend the night cooped up somewhere. More specifically, that Fidio is so overbearing. If he glowers any harder, I think it'll be my turn to be suspicious. So overprotective. Wish Lady Yuna could appreciate her position sometimes. She can't just go scrolling about attracting every drooling idiot from here to Arterbury. Aww, she got a tier 3 sub, y'all. And if you so much as lay a finger on Lady Yuna, you're a dead man. That clear? Bro, I'm not gonna cap. If Yuna is on our side like how I think she is, we might be able to get Fabio there to join us as well. Come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it's a bad word you want, I accept the challenge. I prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Luis's sake. You realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone's falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold. When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rake society into a true meritocracy. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions who will devour it? As king, I appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. You certainly embrace it, but he makes a good point. Haven't we heard all this before, though? God was winning over the crowd. Should I appeal? And what of the week? Not everyone meets your definition of strength. What will happen to them? As long as they know their place, the weak will be protected. Those who can't lead will serve. And when everyone fulfills their roles, we can all live in peace. God knows I'm not fit to lead, but the strongest amongst us were issuing the orders. I suppose we could trust them. David's just showing us how weak the ideas are. This is what happens when you challenge someone beyond your stature. It's been a long time since I've been in my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled. I suppose I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body in more. A toast, then to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea, and I with sake.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of mourning. Hey, here. Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I. Except you're a mortal fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see to it that it's returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. What
did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. They burned it all. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. A man. He asked if Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son, and I love... Mother, I'm sorry. This is my fault. You always were so sensitive. She dies? Can you hear me? Please say something. Mother. The landowner's servant told us it was you. That you were chumming it up to the landowners of suck this village dry. And now you put us to the torch. What the crud did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give... You trade your mother's life for that money. I didn't. Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please take the money. Use it for the village and to bury her. The only one who belongs in a grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead. Burn it all down, you daggone parasite. A villain always strikes where it hurts most. At the family and home, I should have known. I said the words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by rage? No, I was simply unequivocally... He's not alright. She told you to live. You have to be strong for her. Dang, the plot for these suckers hits different than they do in Persona. Like a confidant's tree takes a minute to build up. But now this? Oh shoot. Plenty of new graves. Possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy will find solace here, among many his own age. When you really think about it, like I get it, like a grave is supposed to like house, you know, the body of a deceased person. I get that. But at the end of the day, a body returns back to the planet, you know? Because if we're like, you know how creatures are, right? The story, man. Yeah, this story. Yeah, I know, right? But I'm just like here thinking about it, like it would be best for the body be placed out here in the forest, because then, you know, like new life will be able to like spring from it when you really think about it. But I guess people, it depends on how people look at it. They don't want that's why people put their loved ones in caskets, so that, you know, so that the body, the remains of the person would be kept inside of a casket for their body to be, you know, like to rest in peace, you know? But at the same time, a body, you know, we came from dust, we're going to leave, we're going to go back to dust. So shouldn't we, you know, be returned back to the planet in that type of sense? And especially his son's cremated. That's the way I think it. Will ashes bring new life to a forest? In a forest? Yes. You remember when all the trees and stuff burned down in the forest? You know, the wildfires and all that? Do you know what those ashes did? Because in the next probably 10 years to 20 years, bro, that forest will come back, you know, more thing. No, lucky you're good. You will become back more lustrous than ever. That's the way I think about it, right? And I've seen a lot of like dead creatures. You know, like I grew up on a farm, so we had to bury a lot of animals. Bro, when the dead animal dies and you like bury it, always new life forms on top of it. It becomes great soil for like plants and such. Like, I know, like, for some people, you want to be able to put, like, a person in a casket and all that type of stuff to allow their body, like, peace and not only peace, but also for people to know, like, someone was buried here, you know? So I get that to a certain extent. But when a life is returned back to the planet, it allows, like, new life to grow from the dead that was buried, if that makes any sense. That's the way I look at it. I feel like it's some Final Fantasy VII type of crud when you really think about it. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've suddenly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes. I'm a different person when it comes to, like, death and all that type of stuff. Because, like, even when I lost my parents to a certain extent, I didn't actually feel sad at all. Because, you know, like, for me, I've treasured, like, being around my mom and dad. You know? So, like, when I had to attend the funerals, it wasn't nothing, you know, like sad for me, pretty much. Because, one, like, for me, my dad, you know, he was already up in age, right? He was already up in age. So, like, me, you know, like, seeing his funeral, whatever, for him to be able to be put to rest, it brought me great relief because he doesn't have to, you know, be in pain no more. Like, hearing the old geezer talk about, like all the things that ails him, all his regrets and all that type of stuff, it's like certain type of things I just treasure and I just listen to. I give my dad nothing but attention and try to understand and learn from his wisdom and what he was giving me. Same thing with my mother to a certain extent. Like, I listened to her, heard everything she had to say, like all the wisdom and everything, all the love and what she has given me, and from both my parents. That's why I always say, like, it's always a blessing whenever a child has both their parents, because they're able to see it from both perspectives, from a female side, from a male side. Having that type of like having like both your parents gives you a new outlook on life, and then you get the love from your mother and the strength from your father, and it depends on what you get from both of them, because you're made up of them when you really think about it. So, you know, in my retrospect, it just, like, that's why I feel like it's always good for a child to have both their parents in the household, so that they're able to learn. And if not, for them to spend as much time with their parent, as much time as they can from both parents, even if they're separated. Same thing. But just learning only from one, getting the observation from one parent and not getting the observation from another parent, it's just like they just feel half of who they need to be. You know, that's how I see things. That's why I feel like even with my folks, I was more whole because I saw it from both perspectives. Obviously, I lean towards my father because I'm male, but at the same time, I saw things from an emotional standpoint because I had a mother. So it's just like having both of those, it just helps me, like, in my everyday life. So for me to, like, bury them to a certain extent, I learned everything like I pretty much can. And then the thing about it is, these dumb suckers, they kept me ostracized from the world, bro. I didn't have no friends except cows and sheep. And then I had so much time to myself, which gave me so much time to think. So I was able to put together, like, I already saw a scenario, like, what if I lost both my folks? What will I do with my life then? And this was like, what, 10 years before they actually passed. I was like already thinking about this type of crud. That's why I cherished each day that I had with them. So when I was finally off the leash and I went to college, I was able to show them, yo, mom, dad, look at what I become. I'm not that jacked up cotton picking kid. I'm not doing dope. I'm not getting into trouble. I'm not in jail. I don't have no 50 kids. Like, dog. You know, at the end of the day, that's something that folks, no matter how you look at it, your parents can be proud of. Like, I raised someone that was going to be someone great. Maybe not, you know, the greatest in the world, but my son did not go down the jacked up path. So, in the end, my parents, you know, like, before they died, they were able to see my son's going to have a great future ahead of him, whether I'm there to see it or not. And that's the way they left life. So, that's why I always tell people, cherish the people in your life. Don't take, like, people being here for granted. Give them their roses now. Don't wait until, oh, they're gone now. I got it more. You should have been giving them the roses like straight off deck. That's why when I lost my grandmother, everybody and their mama was mourning. But what I was doing all before, whenever I visit my grandmother, whatever she needed, whatever she wanted me to rub her feet, bet. I did that for her every night because she was a big woman, you know, big woman, swole up legs, all that type of stuff. It helped her, you know. Once again, that's how I live my life. Give the people that you are close to their roses now so you won't have to regret that crud later on. That's why death does not bother me, you know. That's why I keep my mouth shut when it comes to, you know, like people, like I bury all, you know, like going to funerals and all that stuff. You know, like I'm sorry for your loss, all that type of stuff. But the thing about it is, it's just like they're in a better place. That's the way I look at it. They're in a better place. Thing about it is, now what you gonna do? That's the thing, you know? Like us here, we still gotta live our lives. We still gotta go day to day, all that type of stuff. That's how I look at it. But we can take our time. That being said, this isn't your concern. All right, done more than enough for me. We can take our time.
It'll be fine.
That's why I love games like this, bro. They push the question. It was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up again, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing, even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, just as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covering burrs. But I know it's just an empty fantasy.
My apologies.
I know it's deep for her now. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna cap when it comes to burying a child. Like, my heart goes out to the parents, bro. Because, you know, that's like a new life that could have been born, you know? And to have that newborn's life taken away from him, like, bro, there couldn't be no bigger, well, one of the no biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? There is no this is one of the greatest pains in life, to have like a newborn child die for a parent. That has to be one of the greatest pains in life. I'm not gonna cap. Because I feel like from watching like people, so many people have like children and see children in like everyday life, that is like fresh life in this world that is never to be taken for granted, right? So I feel like those are the suckers that should be protected, you know? And for a parent to like lose their newborn, that like crushes the soul. Some could be evil and say, yeah, but you could just make a note. It's not the same, dog. Especially like once you hold them and you start like loving and caring for them, and you feel that, like, bro, a mother father to child bond starts forming, dog. That's something that hurts right then and there, bro. Like, bro, that's legit one of the greatest pains of life. I pray I never have to experience that. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this story gives you a lot to think about. Holy snap! No, you are right. I can't let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I've never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths have crossed. Not gonna lie, I see how we got the assassin archetype now. To do this.
It's you.
You're the elder who offered up the saintress on a platter. A bloody end to a holy woman. Ha! Classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retweet, whatever you call it, so you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course. Everyone, listen, not to empty words or idea, but to what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mighty soldier and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty. So shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne? Once I am king, I will expel all that is unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. Oh, I love you, Lord Meow. Beauty is justice. Yes. What's this bloody narcissist on about? Milo is playing to his group of die-hard followers. What should I say to appeal? Beauty is deeper than our skin. Beauty is deeper than our skin.
No.
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there's true beauty within all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty. Though I must admit, I saw something in you despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Is it just me, or is me a little less handsome when he panics? Ooh. I get what David is talking about. The hero kings didn't become legend because of their looks. It appears the crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style. I love this game so much. Thank you, Logan. You did awesome in that debate. You had me on his toes. The people saw the truth in your ideas. They got you something to show their appreciation. That's what I like to see. The experience seemed to have honed your eloquence and imagination too. All right. Oh, Maria, darling. Maria, darling. I didn't want to come home so early. Oi, it's the freak. Pardon me. Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabian's house. Ew, gross, get away from me. Yo! That was your own fault. You had it coming. Yeah, I heard your parents didn't even want you. So that's why our purpose had to take you in. Yeah, I heard my mom say there's some weird half-blood kid living in some dodgy inn. I bet she was talking about you. How is she weird? What's weird about being half-blood? Shut up, stupid! I'm out of here. Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me? Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They all just say that I'm still some kid. Do they not want to tell me because I'm a kid? They don't want to say it was my fault Papa died? He did it for you. That's not true. A bad person did. That's not true. Then why? I feel like I should have said the third option, but at the same time, why can't I see Papa again? Furthermore, if this man in any way fit to govern, I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it. Hold up. Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it. Even though I assume you hate the You all understand that. I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it. I mean, I thought they understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I like this. You don't have to slough this dude off. You could just be honest with them. Thank you much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice. I'm not going to cap. Depending on how the story's looking with Pro Tycoon, even if the prince wakes up, the prince, depending on the situation, it's going to be hard to get people onto the side because he'll have to figure out what's going on in the country. Whereas I've already went everywhere and heard everybody's issues and understand okay, what does this town need? What does XYZ need, you know? I already know how to govern each area in which I'm trying to help. After what we saw, how they executed Johanna, I was like, I knew it was coming because the way the game is, right? And I just had that feeling in my heart. Yeah, this witch is screwed. This witch is screwed. But now, even with this scheme to take down Lewis, right? Even with this scheme, I'm here saying to myself, oh yeah, something else is going to be brewing. Because it's too simple. It's I love this in video games to where the objective, you are all for the objective, right? The game strings you along for this long objective. Once you reach the objective, right? Once you reach it, some type of BS underneath the surface happens, and that's where everything goes left. Xenoblade type beat. Yep. What was the reason why we went after the Mechon? To avenge Fiora. With Shulk, where those suckers kill Fiora right in front of Shulk. I'll kill you! Bro, so gas, bro. One of the most gas voice lines in video game history, bro. Oh my god, the hype up to that moment, bro. Holy snot. Holy snot. Bro, such a gas. So gas. I don't regret that crud one single bit. But now it's like, even when we got to Zanza, right? And he unshackled the well, I was about to call it the Xenoblade. When he unshackled the Monado, and then we found out the biggest like plot twist of all time, I was like, ain't no freaking way. And then we still continue down this path, right? We, depending on how you play the game, 80 hours in, and then you find the biggest revelation. And then there was another revelation on top of the revelation. And then another revelation on top of the revelation, which made you rethink everything you've done up until then. And it changed your way of thinking. And you want to know what's even crazier? Expedition 33 did the same exact thing. That's what's crazy, and I love it. And I see how it's Game of the Year, straight cinema. Like, legit. It's crazy, bro. I love those narratives in video games, bro. So, with this game, I want to see it through to its end because they're fusing real-world crud with video game crud. Because for them to have, we now got weird 2 pro tags. In a way, obviously it's me. I mean, it's David, but then it hints towards me. It's crazy. This is David, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne. I am the future king. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Shall search the village entire. No stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense by having time to waste. You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief, no, as one who would see justice done. There's unease in the village for today. I think it's best you leave. I love how they have so much freedom in this game to address so many controversies in one game, bro. They discuss racism. It's racism. Genocide to a certain extent. They're not afraid of showing blood. They're not afraid of doing well. They wouldn't show the grotesque scenes. They'll censor that out, but you know they happened, right? Like, I like how this game does it. Am I gonna end up like that boy? Why would you say that? Because my family's all gone too, just like him. You have me.
Listen. Really?
So you'll stay, not like that. We can't stay with you, but to a certain extent. But don't you and your, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, David, you gotta phrase things in a better way, bro. Come on. Maybe you can take me with you. You should take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good. Someday we will.
Fine by me.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabian. I don't see why not, but we just gotta keep you on the guard. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl. Show her you care.
Well then.
Can you think of something nice that you can do for her?
So then...
I love that. Love that. Oh, she's always busy, so I can help out Lords. I mean, we need to be in top 5. Here we go. Tom. Lewis's soiree.
I expect you to. Now, while
While the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks.
You want to know why this hurts so bad? Because it feels like he's legit welcoming us into his soiree. It just feels it. And I'm not gonna lie, yo, I need to say this. This probably was obvious. I just love how our team is very low-key colorful. When you see our pro tag, he has blue hair. You see Stroll, he has a yellow coat. You see Hulkenberg with red hair. Very colorful. Like, those are the famous three. And it just reminds me of P3, P4, P5. I'm sorry. Heisman is the GOAT. He just feels, Gallica's more Morgana. Bro, there's no way Lewis is this dumb. He knows. But at the same time, right, we're bottom of the barrel. We were pretty much scum to a certain extent, right? As we were working our rank up. So part of me feels like he doesn't know of us, right? But at the same time, I'm like, even through all of our like meetings with him, I feel like he knows not to trust us. But the way he's acting, the way he's portraying, it's like he's legit welcoming us into his fold. Even his henchmen, the pup and the other witch in the background, they like, there's something about these suckers I just don't like. And it's like, there's no way this sucker with this much aura on him, bro, the detail on this man does not think like, yo, these suckers are sus. But he's welcoming us in, dog. He's putting us real close to him. So depending on how this can go and how it will go, I'm like here saying this revelation is gonna hurt either way. Because after this soiree is over and he finds out what we're there for, I want to know how is he going to look at us after this. Because this is that turning point that I was like alluding to, like within these type of games from Atlus. It's just like crazy because we're underneath his radar, I feel. But in the back of my mind, I'm feeling like, oh, he knows. There's no way he doesn't know. No way he doesn't know. But if he doesn't know, and we're legit underneath his radar, oh, this is going to be straight cinema.
Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
I know Gallica. I want to say that Gallica will be like, boy, you better not even dare. It'll be stupid to say that third one. As much as I would love to. Lord Luis for the throne.
Count Luis will be king. Oh, these young firebrands.
Count Luis will be the king our land deserves.
Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential.
Bro, shut up, you idiot. You supposed to be glazing, Lewis. Shut the freak up.
Besides,
right, Lucky, so you see this
only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
This is such a big revelation. You doing it now. You doing, bro. Stroll is legit like Ryuji. Stroll is legit like Ryuji. I can't believe this. idiot.
That is true. But why?
Down behind, bro!
To save this country.
Huh? Yo! Troll! Chill! Ain't no way, bro. Troll, remember the freaking mission. Remember the freaking mission. Bro, it's about to crash out. Remember the cotton, bro. He was supposed to be a diversion. He was legit supposed to be a diversion. Why the freak? Why the freak would you bring up that topic? Why the freak would you? You could have waited till after the soiree. You could have waited until after we got the formula. Why the freak did you? I mean, there's no way he would have known. But I'm like here saying of all the other topics in which you could have asked, why the freak you went for that one? You dumb behind cotton picking sucker. You just threw it all away. You threw it all away, Stroll. This is not the time for you to bring up your emotions, bro. Not the freaking time. The last thing we need is for Lewis to be on our behinds, bro. Especially now. Especially now. I didn't want this store to do this crud, bro. I legit did not want this store to do this. Not like this. Nah, he knew already. He just wanted to hear. Dave, he knew. He could wait until later. He legit could have waited till later to bring this up.
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required.
So you set fire to Halil?
They said
Halia?
you could see Halia burning as far as the palace back. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
I told you this sucker was Dio. He would legit kick a dog. Legit. Yep.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Chill, Troll. Yeah, yo, he can't touch me. He had to say, yo, down mutts. Down mutts.
Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power.
He said, this sucker can't touch me. I am protected by the king. Which is weird because the king should have been protected when he stabbed him. Low key. Please. All right, once he says the Scroll, just be like, you're right. I was out of place. My emotions got the best of me. Just chill, Scroll. Sit back down. You can still fix this jacked up problem. Do not escalate this crud even further.
The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Yeah, that's why I want to understand where Luce is coming from. So if Halia, using Halia for example, so he destroyed Halia, and Halia was what? It was like a noble town to a certain extent, right? Full of nobles. So he destroyed the nobles so it would get eyes on them, right? You can see Halia burning as far as the palace. Confronted with the balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Is reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
That's a unique way of looking at it. I'm still trying to digest. There's something else, like his motive, I'm almost there to reaching an answer. There's a word for what he's trying to go for and why he did it. There's a word for it. There's a deeper meaning to why Lewis did that.
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Troll, back away. Good job. Man, this thing legit bigger than the Courageous. Holy snot. So what's the game plan? We're not gonna get no help from here.
What was that? Floor suddenly tilted.
Yo, you saw the way that sucker slid back? Ain't no way, bro. What is going on? Gallica. Oh shoot. What? Well, so much for our plan. Well, I guess we'll stay on Lewis until the very end, huh? So how are we not? How are we? Huh? This doesn't make no sense. How are we standing on the wing? What? Chat, what the? What? Chat.
Sweet.
What the? Chat, what? What in the crud? What in the crud? This is so weird. Know it!
What are you doing here?
I should ask you the same thing.
Please, in his private quarters.
I bet he did.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something?
I'm sucking too
They
much.
said you lost your voice, but you sound...
What? Hey, yo! Ain't no way, bro. Yo!
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you?
What the
I have to say, I like what I see.
Yo, come on, bro!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
Oh, wait, are we going to form a pack? What are you looking for?
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right?
I wonder if she's from the same line Alonzo's from. Why? She told us to leave.
Your attention, everyone.
By the look of his portrait, he knows something's awry.
Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne.
Never mind.
It hardly bears saying pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all.
So it must be corrected.
And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Wasn't he already doing this from before? Like, wasn't this a shock? Like, this wasn't a shock. Yeah, form born with Yuna.
No.
What's she doing?
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all.
Ooh, we can use Claudel.
The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt.
Okay.
Hector, come.
Wait, what? That witch can digivolve? Oh, shoot. I thought that was just...
Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Claudel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me.
You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Basant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else.
Not gonna cap, you feel like a rat.
And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. There's been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to
Right.
shut your damn mouth. Go, Hector.
Peril.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector.
Ren, ain't no way, bro. I'm just...
Isn't there anything we can do?
Bro, you know how much health I got?
Like that? Who's your king now? I am.
Uh-oh, Yuna's finna awaken.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace.
Here we go.
He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
Oh, dang!
I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Louis.
Oh, I can't wait for Luis to destroy this.
I am Juani's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
Oh, he's... No way, witch. Yo! Dumb witch. Wait, what?
It worked?
I'm surprised. Dumb witch! Slap the snob.
You're not invincible.
Damn you. What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends.
Go.
You
So,
call it an archetype, right?
what? You can do it too?
As much.
Yo, she can be our healer.
Amazing, though. I've written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close.
Okay.
Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Oh, persona. Oh.
O Lodestar, who wanders in sorrow, O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now,
Yeah, she's gonna be our hero. I mean, our healer.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my
Yo! Dang, she had a glow up! Oh, dang.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
I love the metaphor. Wow, it gives me Kasumi vibes. And Ans. Ooh! Beautiful! And Yukiko's.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer.
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. Music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Oh, she is. I love this.
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Whip that dog. Alright, let's see how she plays.
See? So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Though at it really, especially for me, that's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
She has discovered the power of the wild card.
Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Along with its own skills, the masked dancer can equip it. What does that mean? The Seeker's Mask is currently equipped to obtain new masks. Visit Special Experiments Academia. She has the wild card?
Fine. He wants a brutal fight. And he's about to get one. Let's give him hell!
We need Hector out the way. But you know what? Blizzardton. Oh, I need 2 turns in order to pull it out. Got him. Okay, he's weak to win. Bet. Not bad.
Let's go. Let's work together. Not this.
There's no weak spot open.
Come forth, royal soul. Light.
Nice.
No one here fights alone.
Love it.
You can do this.
Love it.
This might sting.
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
With me now, Hector.
Attack Rose, Bone Claw Slide. Okay.
I'm all prepared.
Batana. Perfect.
Get him!
Burn.
Nimrod.
Your rightful king.
I'm taking you out, witch. Oh, that wins the battle. Oh, I should have took out the dumb mutt.
Help me.
Oh, I should have done her Cyclone then. Oh, she's level 34. Oh, it's going to be so sweet to try and level her up.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book.
Nope. The barrier stopped him.
Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't
Is it because we got high enough? Wait, what?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us.
Because we're higher up in the ranking.
But why now?
So that's what happens to suckers that attack him?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters.
Good
Must have
girl.
gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the
So
night
she did it.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Liddell went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help.
Oh, this is... That was a close one.
Yes, that was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awfully...
Ain't no way we're gonna be staying with this sucker Lewis.
You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio.
Oh! Brizz him up.
You truly...
Glaze him.
Well, no, just...
Glaze him.
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell.
Good job.
Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
Pete, you.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
She's not even all that, dog. She's not even all that. And I'm just like, what the crud, bro?
Really? Hardly matters to me.
You're a tier 3 simp, Fidelio. You know you losing it on the inside. It should have been me, not him!
Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
So did we really get off unscathed?
Yeesh, looks could kill.
Right?
Scary.
We told Lewis everything that happened.
So Liddell was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Liddell overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
That's the thing that was legit the thing that I was wondering. If Luis was was that smart, that he could see things from two different perspectives. And if he can, he low-key knows that we are the ones that are trying to, get the magic formula or get close to him to a certain extent. He has a little hunch. It's not that big, but it's a hunch. And Glodell just happened to get himself killed for this. What, Mimi? Yeah.
Now hold on. Like when you ran away from home.
So, how do we undo the curse? Let me guess, we need 4 items of a specific beast in order to form something to release the prince, right?
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist,
Which is Lewis.
the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this.
The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
Till we make our move on in that city we're going to. What do you mean finale?
What do you mean a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Oh shoot.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodias.
Operatives. Move out. I appreciate y'all. Oitsu. Boy.